Hi Taurus, Trishna here. Welcome to your October 2021 Love, Psychic, and Tarot reading. So what I'm feeling for you, Taurus, for October of 2021 is I feel like the message that you really need to hear right now is that everything is going to be okay. Taurus, I feel like in your relationship, whether you are with a partner that you've been with for a while and it's a long-term relationship, or whether you're dating somebody new, I feel like there's been some kind of issue in the relationship. There's been some kind of fight, some kind of disagreement between you and your partner. And I feel like you feel really sad about it. And you're wondering about the future of your relationship. Is this going to make or break it? Does your partner still love you? Will they still love you? Sometimes you can associate somebody being upset with you as maybe not loving you. And that's probably something that you need to break apart in your mind. When somebody is upset, it doesn't mean that they don't love you. You don't need to connect those two things. But anyways, that's a discussion for some other time. But Taurus, I just feel like you need to know that all issues or most issues can be resolved within a relationship if you're with the right person. And Taurus, I feel like right now you are with the person that you are supposed to be with, and that whatever issue is happening in your relationship right now, it's really not that big of a deal. I think on some levels you feel that way as well, or you understand that, but sometimes when we're in the middle of some kind of issue or some kind of disagreement, it can feel so life-shattering, it can feel so world-shattering, and it can be really hard to step away from and understand, hey, like in the context of everything else, it's probably something small. This is something we're going to be able to work through. So I think you understand that this isn't a huge earth-shattering deal, but emotionally maybe you're not feeling that way. So this is just confirmation for you, Taurus, that whatever issue it is, this is something that you and your partner can resolve, especially if your partner is the right person for you. And I feel like you are in a relationship with the right person. If you're not, you're going to find out. Because again, this is not a big deal kind of issue. So if you guys can't work this out together, if the other person's not willing to do that, then they're definitely not the right person for you. So anyways, Taurus, just know that for most of you, things are going to work out. Everything's okay. You're with the right person, and you guys are going to resolve this in a really beautiful way. All right, Taurus. So actually today we're going to be using some animal oracle cards instead of tarot cards. So the first card that we have is a hawk. I feel like this represents two different things for you guys. I feel like in some sense it represents that you are able to let go and be free in this relationship and be free flowing, free flying. That this is something that you can relax a little bit about and you can just enjoy the journey of, because sometimes issues in a relationship actually help us bond and become even closer with our partners, and they are a part of that journey. And I feel like there's a part of you that can appreciate what's going on in the relationship for that reason, and just understand that it's just a part of being in relationships. There are going to be disagreements, and then when you come to an agreement, especially if it's done with love from both sides, then things only become stronger and better, and you guys have a deeper understanding and appreciation of each other. Maybe not immediately after the fight, but maybe within a month, there's some kind of settling of the energy, and that can allow you to really ride the energy of the relationship and really flow and enjoy it. I also feel like this hawk is kind of indicating some of the fears that you have. You know, a hawk is someone that floats up at the top, and then it sees food at the bottom. It sees a rabbit or something like that, and it just floats there, and the moment that it sees it, it goes in for the kill. And I feel like, Taurus, for some of you, or maybe for all of you, the mentality that you have or the worry that you have is that you're wondering, okay, is this the issue in the relationship that's been floating at the top, floating at the surface? The other shoe that's going to drop, is it that issue that now is going to go in for the kill and kill this relationship? But Taurus, I think that you need to focus on the free flowing, focus on appreciating the role that issues in relationships play, and how it expands all of us and allows us to bring more into our reality. Because whenever we go through our own lives, if we're just going in an individual path, let's say our career or schoolwork or whatever it is, whenever we have issues in those areas of our lives, we can appreciate how those issues cause us to desire something better for ourselves. And when we desire a different scenario for ourselves that's better than what we're living, we can then attract that into our lives, provided we focus on the new version of what we want, not the issues that we're living. And that kind of mentality needs to transfer over into your love life. And I feel like, again, a lot of you are appreciating that aspect where now it's you and another person, but even then, when you two have issues together with each other, then you're both asking for a better scenario for the relationship. And when you both ask for a better scenario for the relationship, just automatically through having an issue, and then you focus on that better scenario, or you focus on the best parts of each other, then those better scenarios for both of you can be created in the relationship and manifested, therefore making the relationship together that much better, that much more magical than it ever could have been before you even thought to ask for something better. So I think a lot of you are able to appreciate that. The next card that we have, sorry, I'm holding this because I feel like another cough's going to come up. Yeah, I knew it. The next card that we have is the Panther, and it's in reverse. So I feel like Taurus, there are a lot of issues, or not a lot of issues, but there were some issues. I feel like, again, this is trying to say that this isn't as intense as maybe it feels. I feel like this is something that's going to get resolved. I do feel like there's something strange about this issue. I'm not sure what that is. If we were to do a personal reading, I would dive a little bit deeper, but just so you know, like, I feel like there's something strange about this particular scenario, but it does have the potential for things to work out. And the reason why I feel that is because of the Otter, which is the last card that we have for you. And I feel like the Otter is really trying to guide you guys to focus on the best parts of life, the best parts of what can happen. Whenever we look out at the future, there are a million different scenarios that could happen. And then there's maybe a subset of those millions, like small subset, like 30 scenarios that maybe your mind can envision. There's going to be positive ones, neutral ones, amazing ones. We can see a variety of different things that could happen from this scenario. This could make a relationship better. This can make a relationship just continue, and we have this issue and we keep moving forward, and it's unresolved and we never talk about it again. We just agree to disagree. Or we can have this issue and we just can't find a resolution and we fall apart. So just there's a spectrum of 3 different things, end to end, of scenarios that can happen. And the Otter is trying to tell you, be innocent, be playful, focus on the best versions of what could happen, and allow that to then flow, and then allow the hawk, which is you free flowing through the relationship, to flow towards that better scenario that could happen. So focus on the best case scenario, Taurus, put more of your mental attention on that, hope for the best, expect the best. And I think that more often than not, for you guys, again, this is a general reading, I think that for most Taurus eyes who are resonating with this reading, I think there will be positive outcomes for you in the relationship and healthier, happier, more love in the relationship going forward. So Taurus, that is what I'm feeling for you for October 2021. I hope that this was helpful. If you're interested in getting a personal reading with me, you can check out the link in the description box below, and I will see you in my next video.